Hello, Sci-Fi Valley Con family. This is Samurai Jill here with Shawn Solo Fonteno, aka Franklin Clinton from Grand Theft Auto 5. Shawn, welcome. How are you doing so far? What do you think of Altoona?
I'm good, man. Altoona is cool. This is my first time here. Small airport I flew in, what is called State Pen Airport. But hey, man, this is a good place right here. You know, it's a good con. It's fun. You know, you get to meet different people from different parts of the states and the country. And I met a lot of people from like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, other places that's close around here, and it's cool. You know, it's real cool.
We're really happy you came out. I mean, it's been over a decade now since Grand Theft Auto 5 released, and it's still one of the second best-selling video games of all time.
Yeah.
Did you ever imagine it would still be affecting your life this much to this day?
Nah, not in a million years. I knew that we'll still be talked about for the rest of our life as far as being tied to GTA 5, but I didn't think we'll still be actively, you know, people will still be playing it as much as they're doing, you know. I mean, Rockstar did a masterpiece, you know what I'm saying? And then online just took it to a whole nother level. So, you know, people having fun, they still doing the updates, and GTA 6 is coming. We all know that, you know.
Eventually, one day it will come.
Yeah.
So speaking of things online going to another level, there's one scene from GTA 5 that really took on a life of its own. The Lamar roast Franklin scene.
Oh my God.
I mean, that one, you know, there's so many different characters that have roasted you. Disney princesses, Kermit the Frog, and it's like people that don't even play the game. I mean, what's the funniest one that you've seen roasted you?
They always ask me this, and the Darth Vader one.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah,
that was a good one.
Kermit the Frog for sure. Then we had Mickey Mouse. But the most funniest one out of all of them is Slink Johnson, Lamar.
The OG.
The original one is the best one. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you can't compete with Slink. But I woke up one morning and it was going viral. It went viral. I'm talking about, I posted it on one of my social media platforms, and it's 18 million views. And then when it hit YouTube, I think a total is at well over 100+ million views. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
So that's crazy, man.
And I saw you guys even reenacted it in real life not too long ago.
Yeah,
I love that you've embraced that and this character so much.
Yeah.
So I also read your memoir, Game Changer. And you talked a lot about a lot of the parallels between your life and Franklin's.
Yeah.
What would you say one of the biggest differences between you two are?
There's not no differences between us. It's just he's animated, a video game, and I'm real. Rockstar, you know, they pretty good. They let me do me. You know, they wanted Franklin to feel authentic and real, so they let me be me. Me being a guy that come from, you know, the neighborhoods of Watts, Compton, South Central, Los Angeles, they just let me be me, you know. They let me do whatever I wanted to do. I stayed within the lines of what they wanted, but at the same time, they was like, man, just be you. We want you to be comfortable. You want you to give this character right here a life. And I poured everything I had from me growing up in the streets of LA into this character. You know, I didn't hold back nothing. So that's why the character is so loved and people can understand him and relate to him, you know.
And clearly they made the right choice, because here we are talking about it still 10 years later.
Shit, yeah.
I really appreciated in your book that you were so honest about wearing the mocap suits and how ridiculous they were, because they look so ridiculous. Was it hard to be in character when you're wearing this crazy outfit and you're in a place that's like nothing like Los Santos? You're in like a warehouse.
It was hard. It was hard at first, because when I first started filming it in 2010, you know, it took us 3.5 years to film that game. So 2010 sometime I started filming it, I was more out of shape. I was a little heavier. I was like a little chunkier. So squeezing into this suit, you have this, you're embarrassed. You know, you feel awkward because a few of the other actors, they were in shape and they got this tight suit on, and you got a stomach and a butt hanging out. So you kind of like, it's hard to act when you feel like somebody's watching more than you act. They watching something else. And
you're the actor, so the spotlight is literally on you. Everyone's eyes are on you. That had to be. But I'm glad you overcame that and were able to put on such an incredible performance.
The directors and the cast, Ned and Steve and them, they made me feel so comfortable that I got over it. I was like, you know what, man, this is me. This is who y'all getting. But I gave them a promise. When I came back for the next shoot, like 3 weeks later, I was going to cut down. By 6 weeks to about 2 months later, I went from like 240 to 200. So I came back like ripped. And everybody was like, whoa.
I told you. Sometimes you just need a little motivation sometimes. There you go.
Yeah. And my acting got way better now because I was comfortable now.
It goes a long way to your confidence to feel comfortable in yourself. Yeah.
And that's in life, it's people in life that have things going on in their life that they're not comfortable with, so they don't know how to be normal until they fix these things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling people, I'm looking at the camera saying it just embrace what you got, you know what I'm saying? Because people shouldn't look at the outer. They should judge what's in the heart, in the soul, in the eyes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm learning to do that. It taught me a valuable lesson at that time. So after that, I was just like, you're going to accept me for who I am. And that's what happened. That's why the game turned out so good, because I was able to accept who I was.
Well, you already answered my next question. What's a piece of advice you would give to...
That's it.
There you go. That's it right there.
That's it, all in a nutshell,
So one of my favorite parts about Sci-Fi Valley Con is there's a karaoke after party tonight. What song do you think Franklin Clinton would pick for karaoke?
Gin and Juice by Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre.
Yeah. It has to be a Snoop Dogg song.
They got to be.
Yep.
Or Kendrick Lamar right now.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I'm dressed as a character from Red Dead Redemption, since we have, a whole rock star reunion this weekend with you and Ned and Roger and Rob.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. If Franklin Clinton and Michael DeSanta were up against Arthur Morgan and John Marston,
man,
who would win?
We'll beat the shit out of them, man. They got these fucking... Hold on, Kyle Polk. And they got these 6-shooters, man. We'll tear their ass up, man.
What if you had a 6-shooter too, though?
I still tear their ass up. I don't care. They think they quick draw McGraws. We don't play that.
You have it right here. GTA would triumph over the Red Dead Outlaws any day.
And then my guys over there, Roger and Rob is my boys, but we'll tear their ass up in the video game world.
Franklin, Shawn, thank you so much for your time. Everyone, come meet Shawn Solo Fonteno at Sci-Fi Valley Con this weekend.
Come on, y'all. Come check us out.